on, guys? We're here with some Demonic Tentacles 2.0, I'm going to call it. We're going to mulligan this. We only have one land, and that's not good. Alright, we got some lands and an Obnixilis, so maybe we'll draw into stuff. So we'll just go ahead and keep this. Let's put Sunken Hall on the bottom. We don't need that. See what our opponent's up to. Grasp of Darkness, that's cool. Let's run our Choked Estuary out there. We're not going to reveal. No reason to. Don't want our opponent to know more what we have more than we need to. Looks like we might be playing against the Mono Blue Brain in a Jar list. The other deck that I have put on here on the YouTube from Saffron Olive. So let's see if we're actually playing against it. Counter on Majoring Network. We'll definitely be able to tell here very soon. We'll be able to tell here right now because we're going to dress. That's not. We are playing against Mono Blue Ramp. Interesting. So there's Ulamog. Do we want to take a Warping Whale? We don't have any creatures. Or we take Hedron Archive. That's the F and key. Sorry. Yeah, let's take Hedron Archive. I'm not too concerned about Warping Whale. We don't have a lot of sorcery spells anyway. Well, we do, but so there's the other Hedron Archive. There's a Crush of Tentacles. So I'm trying to figure out how we're going to beat this deck. It's a very under the radar list. Opponent casts Anticipate. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they probably have one more land in their hand. Let's play Obnixilis. They're going to counter it. And they're playing Spell Shrivels. So if they have a land, we pretty much just lose. Well, now we do lose because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is Ulamog. So it looks like they're playing Mono Blue Control Ramp, although they're not. Okay. I'm not sure why they didn't play Ulamog yet. We'll just say go. I guess. This is a weird list. This is a cool thing about playing in the open queues, though, as opposed to the leagues and stuff. Just because you get to see some of these under the radar lists that people are playing. And this list looks pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it's a spawning bed. Yeah. Yep, so here comes the Ulamog. 4, 5, 6. Just 5? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's Ulamog. And destroy those lands. And I think we just lose now. Unless we can find a way to get rid of Oolong, but I don't think we have one. Demonic Pact a little too slow, so let's concede. Opponent gets there. Alright. So I think the way to beat this deck, and honestly I think Grasps are too slow, Ultimate Price is too slow, Languishes are too slow. I think the way to go about this, I'm not even sure that Ruinous Path is good. We definitely want our 4th Duress, and we definitely want our other 2 Transgress the Minds to slow our opponent down. Probably Infinite Obliteration, so we can get rid of Ulamog. Definitely negates. Sorry, I gotta do this so I can see exactly what's. So I can see all the cards we're bringing in. So far, that's where we're at. Guess we'll bring in another Dragon Lord or another Silumgar's Command. And do we just bring in Dragon Lord Silumgar? So that way if they do resolve an Ulamog, well, if we can Infinite Obliteration one away first. When they resolve the first Ulamog, we want Dragon Lord Silumgar as a way to take it? Or do we just want Sphinx of the Final Word? Let's just go ahead and bring in Dragon Lord Silumgar and man. We don't want them double casting Ulamogs. Let's just go ahead and bring in Sphinx. And let's try it like this. Yes, we want to play first. So we don't have a turn 1 discard spell, but we do have some turn 3 draws. So let's go ahead and keep Estuary, no reveal. We got turn 4 Demonic Pact too. Island. Make our opponent think we're hurting for double black, even though we're not. Alright, so let's go ahead and transgress the mind. Wow. So they went straight up aggro. Let's see, they have... Okay, so they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get rid of Thought Knot Seer. That way they can't take anything from us. Good news is they don't have a lot of action in their hand until turn 5. So let's go ahead and Demonic Pact. And let's go ahead and make our opponent discard 2 cards. Let's see what they discard. The reason we did that is because we're going to draw 2 cards anyway. So we want to disrupt whatever our opponent's got going on in their hand. Because we know they have 2 Willow Logs and a Reality Smasher and 1 island, I believe. Yes, 1 island, I think. Oh, I'm waiting for me to yield. That's my fault. Ulamog Island. Okay, so yeah, we don't need to hold up Slumgar's command yet. Let's scry 2. Man. Do we want both of those? I think we do. So let's just top and then draw both of them and say go. Yeah, so they don't have any action, that's good for us. So let's draw 2 cards. So we need to find a way to get this demonic pack back to our hand very soon. Let's go ahead and transgress our opponent. Go ahead and take the Reality Smasher. We see our opponent does have a Clash of Wills. So I think we should go ahead and try to draw that out with our second. Oh, they let it resolve. Let's make them discard 2 cards. And let's deal 4 damage and gain 4. Man. Okay, well now we have to Oath of Jace. Wow. And we're 1 mana short. We are 1 mana short. Maybe we should have brought in Disperses, I guess, but I just didn't foresee that happening. Slumgar's command was not as good there because our opponent wasn't doing anything. We were just completely ripping them to shreds. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. Why do you have to cost 5 for Surge? Well, I guess we can take our loss like a man. Draw 3, discard 2. Say go. Yep, and our opponent knows. Put that onto the stack. deal our damage, and we'll lose the game. That was rough. Alright, we'll come back to that one.